The world is more connected than ever before, but fear and misunderstanding continue to cause harm here and across the globe. At WorldOregon, we believe there are solutions. We believe that a deeper global understanding is essential to a more peaceful world, that cross-cultural learning ushers us toward a more innovative future, and that Oregon can be where world-changing connections happen.
WorldOregon's mission, of course, is to work globally and to bring cultures together. And professionally, in my job here at Travel Portland, our missions align. From a tourism perspective, why do we all travel? We'll travel because we want to see different places and want to experience the cultures of those different places. Culture's about language, and culture's about food, and culture is about all those beautiful things, including us, the people. So WorldOregon does that. WorldOregon brings us together from all those aspects. And that is what makes a difference in the world, I believe. That's why it's so important to Travel Portland and to me personally as well.
I've been a host for the International Visitor Program for over 10 years now. I tell people all the time that all I have to do is open up my house and cook people dinner, and then a bus filled with interesting people from all over the world just shows up and I get to hang out with them. So the International Visitor Program is designed to help people from other parts of the world better understand the United States, but then also while they're here and they're interacting with their peers, it's also to help people in Portland and in Oregon better understand what's happening in other parts of the world. While I've been traveling abroad, I know that when I get to interact with someone specifically in their home, I oftentimes get a much better insight into kind of what motivates them, what's important to them, and that's really also where you see a lot of the commonalities that connect us across countries.
This speaker series has been another wonderful program that WorldOregon has presented. World-class speakers that have an in-depth understanding of some of the complex issues that are happening around the world. And when we get to hear about what the challenges are, what possible solutions are, it helps us look back at what we're doing here in our local community and how we can be a part of that solution as well. As I learn from that and I hear from others' experiences, it just makes me, I want to say, more responsive as a human being to those that are around us.
I had heard about WorldOregon and specifically the YLA program. It was just a lot of young leaders together in a group with resources that WorldOregon provided. And eventually we kind of resorted to the topic of climate refugees and just kind of the untold stories of climate migrants that is something that I was never taught about in school. And it's really cool. We've wrote this curriculum together and now it's being taught by hundreds of teachers across the US, which is pretty amazing. There are leaders all over the world who I would have never had the chance to meet, never had the chance to learn from, and WorldOregon kind of provided those opportunities for me.
I am Jean Benevento, and I have been involved with WorldOregon since 2017, most recently with the Pan-African Leadership Program for Youth, bringing together a mentor and students from 4 different countries. Through WorldOregon, they were put through a program that gave them the opportunity for different kinds of leadership training. And one of the things that they are responsible for then was creating a leadership project in their own country. Just recently, I've had the opportunity to think about this ripple effect. Where the circles go and how they intersect is bigger than we could possibly even dream of.
WorldOregon keeps challenging itself to dig deeper and to make its programming even more accessible for everyone. This, too, is the ripple effect of WorldOregon's work as it strives to be in the world that we're all a part of now. A world that turns strangers into friends, youth into leaders, mentors into learners, and opinions into questions.